Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Trade Blazer. Welcome to yet another live learning session on options trading. Having said that, these were some of the important levels that I have drawn for today's intraday trading. Okay, and what was the plan? So yeah, it was little tough decision to take. To be on long side or short side today based on the yesterday's price action. So it was a bit confusing, and then you can see there is sell side liquidity available, and then yesterday what happened towards the end of the day, price taps into this sell side liquidity and liquidity has been taken, and then that confirms with the gap up opening today. And then what price does is creates liquidity just to move up. Okay, so that was my view based on which I wanted to go long. But then where should I go long? For that, what I did is, there are two options. One option is price can retrace back and fill the gap over here, and then taps into demand zone, or this pool of liquidity over here, and then starts moving up. That is one entry that I can take. Or otherwise, what I can do is I can draw fib level like this, and I can take a trade when the price taps into this golden zone of fib between 50 and 61.8%. So based on which I have taken my initial long trade somewhere here when it taps into this zone, but then when it came back and tried to retrace, I have added additional quantity here, and then both these times, like, I was in a good profit here and I was in a good profit, but then price came back again, invalidating this fib retracement setup. But then I could not exit the trade because you can see again there is a liquidity pool as a support, and then demand zone is also available, right? Based on which I could not exit the trade, and then I waited till this this long side move, and then exited the trade somewhere here once the liquidity is collected on the buy side, right? This you can see engineered liquidity over here, and then once this is collected by the price, I have exited the trade. Okay, and you can see today large amount of quantities because I wanted to increase my position size, and then yeah, it was a little tough to handle the bigger amount of quantities today. But then yes, it involves a lot of mathematical calculations and all that, whenever you want to scale up, right? So yeah, initial days it would be little difficult, only we need to fight with that. Okay, for some time at least. It could have been a very nice short trade also here. You can see there is a very nice short trade as well. Price went up just to create a liquidity, and I can see it came back into this zone, yesterday's zone. If I could have shorted here, then it could have been a very nice trade as well. So this was the only trade I have taken, and also that so based on the same setup, I have taken yesterday BTC Bitcoin trade, in which I have made some $160, but then I could not record that trade. And today also in one account, like in Dhan, I made a loss because it's the same trade, but I could not manage because in two of my forex accounts, my gold trade was also going on. So it was little delayed exit, so it went into loss. Okay, it was in some 4,000 of profit by the time I exited. It's 1,300 of loss, and then we made 36,000 around profit in dhan. So overall around 35,000 of profit for today. Okay, so having said that, let's dive into our today's live trading session and see how I managed the trades and what was the psychology and all that with the increased amount of position size. Okay, it will be a very good learning. Let's dive into our session today. Thank you. See you there. Hello everyone. Very good morning. Hope you are all doing well. And yeah, so Bank Nifty opens, and then it creates liquidity and starts falling down. You can see option premium is moving. Made a spike and then falls from there. So creating looks like market is creating liquidity, and just to move up again, and based on which I wanted to go long here. We'll wait for a nice long setup to be formed, and then I'll try to go long. We'll let you know if I take any more trade, any trade. Hello everyone, welcome back again. Yeah, so I have just added my initial quantity of 300, and as soon as price touches the 50% level of golden fib zone, so yeah, it came further down after that, and we can see already a little bit of loss. Yes, because of the increased quantity or the position size, we can see a little bit of you know um, increased loss or increased profit as well, but it is all calculated risk. Okay, so based on which I wanted to stay in the trade, and I may increase the quantity or add additional quantity if it is coming down further into the fib zone, right? So we'll let you know. Added 300 more quantity as the price retraced back into golden zone, fib golden zone. So we are with a little bit of loss right now. We'll let you know how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. Price is started making the green candles, but then we are not seeing that huge momentum as such. Looking at which we can say that it may further come down as well. Not sure 100%. If that is the case, I'll try to average one more time. You know, and then because yeah, so today I'll try to increase my position size actually. So from today onwards, based on which it is still a calculated risk based on if the price comes down, and we still try to average with one last quantity. Let's see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. Let me try to mark the levels over here. So this level on top is going to be the engineered liquidity. So price, where price gaps up and then creates a liquidity over there. And if market finds a support and then starts moving up, obviously this level will be taken out. Okay, this level with the engineered liquidity will be taken out, and then we can see a further move up as well. Okay, added 300 more quantity after that with recording has skipped off. And yeah, so yeah, right now we are sitting with a small loss of 10 points. We'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back again. Yeah, you can see that you can see a good loss already, which is again managed risk only. But then yes, one thing is that I have added one more strike price, 51,200 in between, when the price came back almost to 300, 51,300, where my 51,200 became almost at the money. Sorry, 300 became almost at the money. So I don't have much of a delta in that. So I need a strike price with more delta. So I have added 51,200 of strike price, which has which will have obviously a high probability of giving profit, right? More profit. So we'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. So it was a long wait. I had to skip some portion of the video also in between. But yeah, you can see good rise in the premiums already in both the premiums. We'll see how this goes on from here. Thank you. So we are almost back to cost kind of a situation, and yeah, it was in a good loss. Yeah, but then points wise it is less loss only. We should always look at the points, not at the money. Okay, if we take a look at the money and starts panicking, we end up taking wrong decisions and closing the trades wrong. Okay, so we should always look at the points, not the money on the chart that you can see. Okay, so let's see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. So nice move. Right now we can see in both the premiums as well as in the bank nifty chart. And yeah, so planned. So price is taking support right at the demand zone, you can see, and then starts moving up. Okay, so based on which we are getting a nice momentum after a very long time in this trade, and our weight is being rewarded right now. Okay, I'll try to exit the trade. So we are back to green, you can see. I'll try to exit the trades with a little bit more spike. So we can target towards the opening of today. We'll see how this goes on from here. Thank you. You can see already more than 20 uh, 30,000 of profit already. I'll try to exit the trade very quickly. Yes, we like I faced a little bit of tough time today to handle the increased quantities. I'll try to exit the trade. Yeah, just exited the trade, guys, but then you can see 36,000 has been booked. Though I have tried to exit the trade, I mean, I clicked the button exactly when it was more than 60,000. Okay, so there was a fast, reduce or reduction in the premium, you know, and so with that, I would like to end the day here, and I hope you have had a nice learning, out of today's live trading session. And yeah, so one thing is that I could not find time during the last weekend, and therefore I could not record the learning videos. And I wanted to address a lot of questions also from the comment section. What I'll do is we'll try to have a regular weekend Q&A session, and where I'll try to address all the questions during the week in the comment section. Okay, so there were a lot of questions about asking about my journey and all that. Yes, I would do a video in regarding the Q&A session in the next during the next weekend. During which I can talk about that on a high level at least. Okay, if not, I'm doing a dedicated video, right, on my journey. Okay, so with that, today I made a profit of about close to 36,000 in Dhan, and in Zerodha I made a loss. In fact, it was a little delayed exit, and I was seeing a profit of around 4,000, but then ended up closing with a loss of about 1,300 in Zerodha, you can see. So as I was managing already two more forex trades in gold, so this exit was little delayed. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos, and drop your questions in the comment section so that I can address. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.